what's up? Welcome to my kitchen. It's your favorite cook, Kirby. Today we're going to be doing some ribs in the air fryer. Now it might sound crazy, but to be honest, I think the air fryer is just a little oven. So basically we're going to be cooking ribs in an oven. So no further ado, let's get down to the recipe. So we have our spare ribs here. We're gonna go ahead and pat them down, get some of that moisture off the skin. Because this part is gonna be a little tricky sometimes because you have to take off the skin right here. Now you can leave this little piece of meat. I leave it, but you know, most people, they'll cut it from right here and just, you know, have this like nice and flush. But if you're not familiar with doing this, just have your butcher do it for you. So you want to just go ahead and take, and you want to pierce underneath this little skin right here. You want to peel off this silver skin. And just get your fingers in there. You'll be able to peel it off. Once you get under there, then it's really easy. Yeah, this stuff isn't good for ribs. You want to make sure you take it off. So I'm gonna just make this a little quick. I just want to just, you know, kind of give you little tips on removing this silver skin. You know, you just get your fingers in there and just kind of rip it out. Like I said, if you're not familiar with doing this type of stuff, go ahead and just have your butcher do it. And if it's being stubborn, just get you some napkins. Peel it back. There we go. Just like that. Now sometimes this one has little cuts, so it's gonna be a little bit harder for me. But hopefully, you know, there's no cuts in there and you can just pull it all back. And just go slow. And then once you get it, go ahead and pull it off. But you have the silver skin on the back taken off, so like I said, you could leave this on there or you could cut it off. I like it because, you know, it adds a little bit of extra meat. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be cutting these into portions. I could probably fit half of this in my air fryer, but you know what, I'll cut it up in portions so that way I can fit it portionally in my air fryer. So give me 1 second. So we'll cut about, say 4. Okay. Yeah, we'll cut them into portions like about that there. This one will be a little bit bigger. We'll just go ahead and remove some of this fat. Okay, so I made a video on how to make your own barbecue rub. So that's what this is right here. You could check that iCard, and that way you can see how I made this barbecue rub. If you don't want to make it, just go ahead and use any barbecue rub you have or one that you love, or any all-purpose seasoning. Now we're gonna let this marinate for at least 30 minutes. I like to do my ribs. I let them sit for at least overnight, but just let them to sit at least 30 minutes so if you don't have the overnight time. Little rule of thumb that I like to say is you want the color of the meat to be the color of your rub. So like you see there, we got a nice beautiful orange red color. That's because of the chili spices that I put in my rubs. Now trust me, when you start doing your own rubs, you'll always want to keep doing it. So let's go ahead and get on the other side here. Now it's gonna allow us to marinate the meat really good because we got that silver back off. That stuff's really not too good on the ribs, so make sure you take that off. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap our ribs in some aluminum foil. Okay, you want to be able to build something to hold the juices. When I do my ribs in the oven, I usually put them in a pan and cover it, and I let it cook for like about 30 to 45 minutes, and then I take them out and I leave them on a rack, kind of harden them up. So we're gonna do the same thing with the air fryer. So we're gonna have them wrapped. I'm gonna cook them for about 30 to 45 minutes. Check on them. If they look like they're pretty much done, what I'll do is I'll take them out of the foil and then let them char up a little bit. Kind of get that nice color on there. So all you gotta do is just wrap them and then let them sit and marinate for at least 30 minutes. All right, so we have our air fryer preheated at 350 degrees. Now you wanna take your ribs and the side where it's closed up, you wanna go ahead and lay that on the bottom. Same thing with this one here, closed up on the bottom there. Up on the bottom. So you kind of want to slant these a little bit, so that way it's not touching the top. 350 degrees. We're going to cook this for 30 minutes. Oh man, that smells good though. Alright, so our 30 minutes is up. Just a note, if you're looking for fall off the bone ribs, let them go for another 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna pull one of these out, temp it, make sure, and open it up, see how it looks. I like my ribs a little tender. So it's reading at about 190 degrees. Okay, so I'm gonna use my little rack here to kind of hold them up. So I got the texture that I want with them. I like them a little tender. If, like I said, if you want them fall off the bone, let them cook for another 15 to 25 minutes. But right now, all we're gonna be doing is we're going to be putting some, basically some color on there. Let that air fryer just put a nice good color on it. All right, just got one more squeeze in there. All right. All right, so let these kind of like just stand up a little bit like that. Basically, I just want the air to circulate around them and give them a nice crisp. All right, so we're gonna set this back at 350 degrees. We're gonna cook this for another 15 minutes. All right, the 15 minutes is up. Now that's got some good color on there. Okay, so we're gonna be using some Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm gonna go ahead and baste a little bit of barbecue sauce on these ribs. Excuse my kids, they're in the back over there making memories. Yeah, I love getting that barbecue sauce all nice and caramelized. That way it looks beautiful. Now we are just gonna cook this for another 6 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get some right on this back end here. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and set this for 6 minutes. We're gonna let that barbecue sauce thicken up, and I'll just pull them out once they're done, and that way I can show you what they look like. Alright, by the smell of my kitchen and the look of that glass in the air fryer, these things look beautiful. Let me pull one of these bad boys out. Look at that Got the good glaze, even on both sides. The barbecue sauce. There, let me put it on my chopping board. Now, I'm really jealous right now because I'm always grilling at least a couple hours of some ribs outside on the grill. And how beautiful these look. They look wonderful. Let's go ahead and cut one up. No smoke ring, but some barbecue ribs on the air fryer, folks. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go for a taste test. Oh yeah. These actually still came out, fall out the bone. Look at that. Just peels off, right off. Really, really good. Really good. Wipe off my face and hands. And all I gotta do is just get these cut, serve them to the kids. Well, that's it for today, folks. If you're looking for some lip smacking barbecue ribs, that's some good stuff right there. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so that we can see future recipes just like this and many more. If you have any questions or comments that you want to say about this cook, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. And while you're at it, hit the like button. Hey, y'all be beautiful and take care.